Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you feel about sharing your poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Mars, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was neat to talk about with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from about your friends, too. So, your poems will turn out for the better. Think to myself. I did learn a little bit more. Well, I did learn a little bit more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. Look, that means I can at least do a better job of impressing those who I want to impress. I nod to myself with a newfound determination. Mars! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Yay! But what happened earlier? Huh? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. That kind of thing happened often? No. I was really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. Okay, so still trying to boop. There we go. Last one. This should go Natsuki. We'll go with Natsuki. Which one would make it ribbon? There we go. Alright. Here we go. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm still not used to being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simplest things with you anyway. Yuri suddenly giggles. Oh, you know? I really like it when I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's fun. It's a fun side of you. Monika, can you tell Sayori? Huh? Natsuki glances around. Monika's in the club room. Ugh. Where's Monika anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I wonder if there's a gay version of Doki Doki. Or like a boy version. That'd be really interesting. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Huh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's debatable. That's really debatable. Yeah, that's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry! I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. Hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Huh? Monika chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monika quizzically glances at me. Ah, never mind that. What held you up anyway? Yeah. Well, my last period was a study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. Makes no sense though. You should have heard the bell ring at least. I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware that you played music as well, Monika. I don't really. I just kind of started it recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. Mars! She recently comes up to me. I'm gonna get some supplies from another classroom. Wanna come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know, for the festival that's coming up. Me and Monika were gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to find some crayons, markers, and glue sticks. Ah, I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! Okay, Monika, we'll be back soon. Are you going with Mars to get some supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. Oh, but I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring the empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too, okay? Okay. Ready, Mars? Yup, let's go. On an adventure we go! I follow behind Sayori as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest of things sometimes. Hey, Sayori. What exactly are we doing at the festival anyway? I'm not sure how to make an event out of literature. Me and Monika have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yep. We're gonna do poetry performance. Performance of what kind? Well, everyone is gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. Ah, that sounds kind of dull. Mars! You're not thinking about it in the right way, that's all. I said that in my head, I thought. Okay, it's not just about reading poems. It's about performing them. Like, say the lines of a poem, like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots. Carelessly, the final joyous moment between my... caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what end have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is just a barren wasteland. Like that! Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. Huh? It's been a long time since I've spent some time with Sayori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. Pretty nostalgic feeling for me. Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine, fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. Oh, I dropped one by accident. Smack. Yeah! Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead against the shelf. She falls onto the floor, the crayon still spilled all over her lap. Ow, 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 ow. Are you okay? My forehead. Sayori clutches her forehead. Jeez, Sayori. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her wrist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayori. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. My God. Wow. The art in this game, when it locks in, wasn't what I was expecting, but, Jesus Christ. Gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow! Sorry. There's a huge red mark in the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. Mars. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. Hello. She has one palm on her head and she's using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. At least we're already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Hey Mars, reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? Eh? What do you mean? You know, we used to play like outside all the time. I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fell behind or had some trouble climbing up on things that you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump. And then I would start crying really hard. You would rush over as quickly as you could. You would really try hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it wasn't really your fault at all, you know? Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a little bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. In a way, it was my fault. Kind of this time too. If I wasn't rushing out of the closet, I probably wouldn't have hit your head. Mars, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years, you're rushing to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. You're a real sweetheart. That's really cute. I really like them. I like this duo. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Forever? Being honest with myself, there's no telling where we'll each end up for college, or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises, but, well, I hope so. Sayori hops to her feet. Oh! She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. Music changed. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room. It'd be funny if she had like a huge red dot right here. Ah, you're back! Good timing. I was just about to start sharing our poems. Hey, Sayori, your head. She's fine. Don't worry about. I was playing with crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. Well, anyway. Okay, so who are we trying to impress? We'll just go top to bottom this time. Mars, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything, but your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so. Huh? No way! Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is at least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's been a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Huh? What? Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But somehow you make everything in my life like an adventure. Even the little things. Like cooking. I'm a little clumsy today. Yeah, you fucking idiot. Let's sit down, Sari. Yeah. I grab Sari's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. It's not as good as yours. Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like a lid of the cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put the bottle to keep it safe. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes the bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering any secrets in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off the bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. What the hell? Finally all done. I open it up, and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them off the shelf, one after another, holding them out to each and every friend. Each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. But they're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. This is kind of a creepy one, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I know I sang it in a little silly voice, but, like, there's something up with this. Holy crap. Sari, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but, I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monika taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Yeah. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get out of yourself. Well, it's not really any worse than you did with your last one. Rude? But I can't really say it's any better either. Phew. Huh? Phew what? Oh, well. Anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. I don't get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment? I'm glad someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's, something tells me not to completely miss the point. Oh, yeah, I guess I should show you my poem here. Oh my god. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wiggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words, but she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad, really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends like her spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other puppies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it in private. It doesn't matter if she doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. It's a bit much. Not bad, right? Quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was too short. I was just warming up. Hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Well, debatable. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to that. Let's see what you've written for today. Well done, Mars. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Hearing from you, that means a lot. Huh? It's nothing. I'm just happy to help you inspire fellow writers. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings, and write down the things that you see and hear. Of course. Is this a poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that the raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was a symptom. The bread, my hunky curiosity. The raccoon, an the raccoon an urge. The moon increments its place as it reflects that much more light off the cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of the raccoon's friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes more excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions into some newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitements. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. That's really suspicious. I don't like that. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using poems as a canvas to create vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things that I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Huh, that's funny. Huh. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest? Eh? She did? Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have a lot in common. Hi again, Mars. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share your poem you wrote today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monika. Alright, it's pretty good. Makes me think of Sayori like the other ones that you wrote to. You two are really a dynamic duo. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I? You kind of are. Not gonna lie, I don't know. I like it. I like the way that this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, speaking, screeching. That's a weird way. Screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on turntable, like playing a vinyl on pizza crust. It's an endless poem of meaningless. Wait. Load me. What? What is load? What? Of meaningless load me. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. Still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what the poem about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract as physical expressions of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it in a way, the poem. Well, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to savor. What? You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is that even a tip about writing? What am I even talking about? It's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. In the sense of writing, I don't think that's a really good tip because there's really no way to change your game, but I will suggest deleting your writing and then rewriting it if you don't feel happy about it. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put anything together, anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monika. Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. The cool part is we're going to let everyone else come up with and recite poems too. Sarah's putting it out on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare any ahead of time. Sarah, who's been coloring on a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monika? You didn't already start putting posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think that's a bad idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuke. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Okay, fine. I guess we'll have to get it over with. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? I guess I don't really have a choice. Aha! That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri. This club's seriously gonna be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. Reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monika! This is all too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of us strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Well, I guess in any case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure to pick a poem and get enough practice for the festival, okay? I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try and write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, and I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, let's finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have a weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait! I can't do this. I can't do this. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Suri or Monika, but I'll try my best. But I'll do my best to get through it. It's for the sake of the club and impressing Monika. Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. You know, okay, so now that I have all of them lined up here, I think it's interesting that, like, they have, like, the colors, like, the red, and then she has, like, the purple, which is weird that it's different from these two, but I think this one, being white, is the one that freaks me out the most. I walk home Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori's a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to, Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's just say one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. But God, I love Yuri, not Sayori, hold on. Why can't I walk home with both? I mean, like, I know we go with different directions, but I would walk home with both. I feel like because if it were Natsuki, then I'd choose Natsuki just for the sake of it. But because we're not going for Yuri this time, I think... Yeah, I guess yeah, sure. Sayori. You really think I would ditch you for Yuri? I mean... I would. I absolutely would. But... She's so beautiful and smart. Yeah, you're damn right. Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Mars. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted to. So, here, Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point of speculating something that's never going to happen? Conversation trails off. Alright. Who should the last one go to? We'll give it to Natsuki. Aw, man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess I have passion. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Eh? Weren't you just complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day where a day of school where we get to play and eat and all kinds of delicious food. Where's Sari anyway? Oh, there you are. Sari's sitting at a desk in a corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sari. I wave my hand over her face. Uh-huh? You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can talk to everyone else. Uh-huh. Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you really worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sari shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract yourself from the fun with everyone else. Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sari before returning back to everyone else. I timidly approach Monika, who's been shuffling through some papers at her desk. Mars, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but... Hey, have you noticed anything up with Sari recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little bit too much, but she seems to be downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monika peers across the room at Sari, who's idly dragging an eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bother her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything. I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try asking her myself. Eh? Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Mars. Me? How on earth would you come up with that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sari talks about you more than anything else, you know? Eh? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club.